Okay, now when am I going to get my marksman class? I guess after I get rid of him. Well, hopefully. Because I'm kinda tired of playing with just the base class and fighting against my bosses with using this skill that I was planning to make as a skill for mana regen. I wonder why is he shooting over there and not here. Seems like he purposely whiffs when he tries to shoot me. There's still an interesting synergy between when I throw a decoy. He basically turns in the direction of the decoy, then immediately turns away as if realizing, oh wait, it's a decoy, and starts to shoot me. And or trying to hit me with an ability of his. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. I'm going to show it again, just so that it will be more, like, understandable. Look, I'm throwing a decoy. It doesn't even turn the... Come on, turn. I want you to turn. There.
Nope.
No, this time he doesn't even want to turn, but sometimes he turns for a split second and then just turns back as if like, oh, it's a decoy. So I'm not gonna even bother with it. This location, I forgot to mention it on the previous stream, but somehow this particular location kind of reminds me of Diablo 3 Sanctuary. It really does, somehow. About the flurry shot and the fact that I found out that basically in order for this skill to even hit in AoE range, your enemies have to be like 1 inch away from one another. This is kinda rough to do, and in most cases this is exactly why I will be relying on this skill only as a way of regenerating my mana and utilizing the different skill in order to do the damage in AoE and in single target. Because I'm not really fond of a very narrow AoE attack. I'd rather pick something better. And yeah, continuing on from the last stream discussion about the fact that this character has a lot of survivability, this guy has bizarre amount of lifesteal as well, which is kind of nice. Again, an item that is not for my class, but oh well. I'll take it. Even though I won't going to use it, I'll take it. It's absolutely useless to me, especially because when you consider like the fact that it's a self-found game mode, so whatever I will be collecting here will going to remain here forever, just for one character and one character alone. Usually I don't do something like that, but this time around I've decided, well, okay, I'm just going to be playing with this game mode on, because I want to also show that it's totally possible to beat this game even without that much knowledge about the game and without utilizing items that you have managed to collect on your other characters. Fresh start, so to speak. Collecting those shards will going to be mandatory for you, as crafting in this game plays kinda a huge role. You won't be getting that many, like, items from those random drops. Definitely you will not going to be able to do that, so pay attention to crafting and to how to craft various different items and how the whole crafting system works, because you will be using that a lot in this game. So it's important to understand how it works and why you need to use it. That was like, what, boss number 5 or number 4 already?
This is not what I was expecting.
But this is something that I was expecting. Okay. 3 shades will going to explain to you what kind of class will you going to be receiving. Slash and dive. Like, this is your class for dual wielding swords, katanas, daggers, and stuff like that, and basically things like that. Falconeer is still the class that is kinda locked right now. Basically this one. Sort of a summoner, or a combination of a summoner and ranger, combination of basically long range and short range combined, and a summoner also in there. And this one is the one that I want, Marksman. And there you have it. Like, you can become Blade Dancer, you can become Marksman, and you cannot become a Falconeer yet, because each class, as I said, at the beta state of the game, only 2 out of 3 are available for you to choose for, no matter what kind of character you pick up. Like, if you pick up Sentinel, you can become a Forge Guard, you can become a Paladin, but you cannot become, like, a 3rd class. The same with the Occultist. They can become a Necromancer, can become, like, someone else, and the 3rd one is going to be locked, and that's for every single class in this game, currently. I want to become a Marksman. What does it give? Master of the Bow. Adapt at engaging foes from a distance and keeping them there. This is only partially true, because if you will go in detail about Marksman and his skills, this guy can be also sort of effective when it comes to hitting enemies up close, and this is what I will be going with. I will be going with volley builds, but the one that does increase damage the closer you are to the enemy. Using a bow, you will gain 5% attack speed, and it can stack to 5 times. All stack fall off after you have not used a bow attack recently. 50% increased damage while using a bow. Yes, I will choose myself Mastery. And here I am. I can put either 1 point in here or already invest some into Marksman. This whole thing is kind of important because you also have to understand, like, what will you going to go with. The right tree basically gives you a lot of crit and crit vulnerability, which is enhancing the chances of you to attack enemy with a crit by lowering their resistance to crits and reducing their critical strike avoidance. You can go with this one, draining arrows, increasing more attack speed and gaining more HP, or something like this. You have additional dexterity, and when you hit a boss or rare enemy, you reduce its dodge rating for 8 seconds. I still would want to put some points into here, but because I want to get the multi-shot ability, which is basically a volley, I will going to be investing some points into here. I need this, so like a couple points we're going to put into here. Most likely a couple points will go into here as well for additional sustainability as well as some more attack speed. But now things are going to become a bit easier now that we have our marksman class. We are no longer a rogue, but rather a marksman.